When do you think people started to lose respect for dolphins?
Well, different. You know, it's different for every culture. They at different times, and Rick says in the movie, in the Greek era, it was illegal to kill dolphins because they've been known to save the lives of humans. And you know, and just recently with the orca tragedy at SeaWorld, there's never been an attack on a human in the wild at all, ever. So of course it's a tragedy for the trainer's family and for her. But you know, Tilikum has been in captivity since it was 2, and it's purely for money. It's not for education, and we've been seeing a lot of stuff on the news, and SeaWorld and Seaquariums are coming back and saying, oh no, but they have this nirvana life in captivity, and they're doing this for fun. No, they're not doing it for fun. They're doing it for food. And they're doing tricks for food, and captivity does not work. The trainer at SeaWorld had the same passion that Rick O'Barry used to have as the leading dolphin trainer in the world. So of course he loved them and cared for them, but he was misinformed. He says it himself. He was as ignorant as he could be for as long as he could be. And there are a lot of trainers that do care for marine mammals, but they just don't realize that the captivity doesn't work. It's the equivalent of putting a person in a bathtub blindfolded, or Jean-Michel Cousteau said it the best. It's if you want to study it, it's like studying a prisoner blindfolded in a cement cell. It's sensory deprivation for a highly sonic creature. So it's a money spinner. That's what it is. There's nothing about education, and you're going to see a lot of it in the press coming up. And even it started to come out against the Cove too. And I can't wait. We're going to bring that to court because they're just completely wrong. As much of a tragedy as it is. And you know, I urge people not to go to the SeaWorlds. Do not go to SeaWorlds or marine parks because it does, I've just read an article this morning, it does directly contribute to the killing of these cetaceans, and it's torturing them even just being in captivity, whether they're born in captivity or caught in the wild. So do not spend them. If you take away the marine shows, the dolphin shows, the orca shows, all you have left is beer and popcorn. So it's a multi-billion-dollar industry, and they are afraid of this movie.
I think it's going to open a lot of people's eyes, this movie.
I didn't really answer your question. I mean,
no, that was a great way to put it. That was very good.
In Japan, they look at it differently. Just the word kujira, which is loosely translated, means monster fish. It's the same word for whale and dolphin. So they look at it not as a sentient, warm-blooded mammal, marine mammal. They look at it as a fish, and they treat it as that. And so it's more they don't rely on it as a food source, but they just don't have the same respect for it, even though they know that they're smart. So it is the captivity industry that's not regulated as well in other parts of the world as it is in this country. So all the copycat industries do that. Places in the Caribbean, where I live, or in Central America, and now increasingly in China, they don't have the same conditions. They have pools that are, you know, the size of a little swimming pool where they swim around in their own excrement. So every culture treats them a little bit differently, and you know, you find that places like LA are a little bit more evolved, or Europe, they've banned most of them in Europe. So it's a matter of time that people realize that they're conscious creatures.
Well, congratulations on the film again, Charles Hambleton. This is Julie Mize with Real TV Films.